Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today.
How'd you like porking that German whore, Phelps?
Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps.
Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, Detective. Now get out of here. Both of you. Get out!
Всем привет, всем здравствуйте, с вами снова Лау, мы продолжаем играть в Laurelin, и как вы заметили, и как вы помните, с прошлой серии нас понизили. И насколько меняется отношение людей, стоит тебе один раз где-нибудь облажаться. Сразу на тебя все начинают орать, все начинают тебя втаптывать в грязь и обращаться к тебе как с отбросом общества. Ну, конечно же, в своем глазу бравлана не видят, зато в чужом соринку замечают. Да, конечно. Ой, жаль. Это обычная практика жизни. И что насчет нашего нового напарника? То ли мне кажется, то ли это именно тот голос, который был за кадром, когда в начале игры, когда нам рассказывали. Бывают случаи такие, бывают случаи такие. По-моему, если я не ошибаюсь, это был его голос. По крайней мере, очень похоже на то. Так что, может, этот наш напарник, одна из ключевых фигур, тоже будет, поиграет судьбу в жизни Фелпса. Посмотрим. Ну, давайте. 80 из 95. Пожар в доме Стефенсов. Давайте посмотрим сразу же преступления уличные. Так, теперь мы где-то в середине карты, да? Угу, вот есть уличное преступление. Где мы вообще? Где мы? Я нас потеряла. Туда мы сейчас и поедем. Ну и, наверное, пусть наш напарник туда нас и повезет. Потому что довольно-таки далеко это находится.
You know the way. You can drive.
Надо костюмчик сменить, если есть возможность. Может, у нас все отобрали костюм?
This is 11K. We'll handle the call at Main Street.
11K, your 211 is at the Bank of Arcadia, 253 Main Street.
Чуть не врезались. А ну подожди-ка, давай проверим. Хотя на такой мы, по-моему, катались. Нет, вы смотрите, не катались на такой. Я же говорю, некоторые очень похожи. 14 машин осталось найти. А спрятанные, интересно, нам еще дадут? Ну, садись. Эй, напарчничек, тебе не рассказали о том, как я рулю? Грабители с бумажным
Nothing
пакетом.
that a night in the tank wouldn't fix, bub. Now, where did they go?
What happened?
Two guys made off with about $1,000 in a paper sack. The Vag says he saw him leave.
I'm right here, you
Not
know.
much of a witness.
Sir, you need to tell us where they went. Now.
They headed for the parking lot.
Ох, сейчас гоняться придется, да? О, садимся в машину. Мы на такой катались, нет? Кажется, да. Ну что ж, если разобьем, то хоть не свою.
One traffic stop coming up. Get in close and steer him off the tar. It's no good. We need to get closer. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Тихо. Уйди, человек! У-у-у. Почти. Почти наехали.
I'm trying to shoot out his
Да ну
tires.
ё-моё!
Are you liquored up? Ah, Jesus, my paint job.
Да конечно! Вот надо было вот так вот именно въехать. Куда они там поехали? Сюда? Да мы почти догнали! Ладно.
I'll go for the tires. That ought to slow the son of a bitch down.
Да, в этот раз так гладенько мы не въехали. Переход, как в прошлый раз. Переулок. В этот раз еще хуже. Мы едем.
I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps. Lay into his wheel well. Come on.
Да, это его голос был за кадром.
Get in close and steer him off the tar. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
Давай, 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 давай. Сейчас же шо едут. Ай, мы не туда свернули, черт побери.
Are you liquored up?
Так, те куда-то вмазались, походу.
Way to set an example for the public,
Иди
partner.
отсюда.
I don't need it.
Все, приехали. Идем арестовывать. Пошли вон.
Quite a ride you took us on. Get out with your hands up.
Еще 7. Хорошо, что мы ездили не на своей машине.
Saw his picture with him. Looked that case with the lady cut up like the dahlia.
А ну что там машина стоит? Давайте-ка осмотрим ее. Стоять!
Out of the car. Police.
Not in your life, Buster.
That's the creep. Walked out on his wife.
Whoa! Easy!
Пока посмотрю, может есть еще что-то. Показалось? Показалось. Ну что ж, тогда поехали. К Стефансонам. Что такое? Точно ничего нового? Так, куда-то далеко ехать? И где мы, собственно? Нет, нет, нет. Убрать, убрать, убрать. Где мы, где мы, где мы, где мы, где мы? А, вот мы. Ой, далеко. Ну ладно, я поеду за кадром, может какие-нибудь новые места открою.
Any Sentry Unit 211 in progress, 522 South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3, identify.
Не успела, у нас новое преступление уличное появилось. Так, мне надо где-то повернуть. Где бы это лучше сделать? А ну, ребятки, дайте проехать. Вы не видите, я дозад сдаю. Давай, 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 отъехал, отъехал, быстро. Так, тихо. Черт, все-таки задела. Так, следующий поворот.
Any Sentry Unit 211 in progress, 522 South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3, identify.
Налет на кафе. Ну что ж ты, куда ты ползешь?
I don't like the look of this.
You know the drill. Handle your money or get used to breathing dirt.
All right, just take it easy. Quit waving that cannon in my face and let's talk.
Ах ты ж козел.
We're done talking, understand? You got exactly 5 seconds. 1, 2,
3.
LAPD, try shooting someone with a gun of his own.
Ой! Да, плохо спряталась.
2, 3, 4.
LAPD, try shooting someone with a gun of his own.
Давай, давай, давай. Вылазь. Что? Как?
Stay down.
I got you.
Где ж ты? Ах ты ж, гад, вон. Еще 6. Так, костюм поменять. Не верь всему, что пишут в газетах. Я хочу свой любимый одеть. Вот этот вот.
You can drive.
Разговаривать не будем, нет? Узнать друг о друге? Не, ничего не надо. Уху, одни угольки остались. Боже, бедные люди, остаться без дома. Им за это, интересно, компенсацию какую-то дадут? Страховка какая-то была?
There isn't much left. There never is if the job's done properly.
100% это был его голос.
Nah, that's real pain in her face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay,
That's
Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none on his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. Let me come home with this.
А может, не зря не получили.
You don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is now that pile of
Вообще
rubble.
замечательно.
In the car. Lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house, in the ruins. Terry lady is his wife.
Well, take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
Это его голос был, его голос.
Dirty cop from the newspapers.
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that was
Mr.
pretending to be
Steffens?
dead?
Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Don Steffens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
Не зря они выиграли эту путевку, я уверена. Ну хорошо же не живьем хоть. Пункт назначения. Дата отправления 5-19 сентября 18:00. Выдано 18 сентября
It's a
47
formality,
года.
but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent. Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. Wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Ну, вроде бы правду говорит.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. This lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
Я бы сказала, вы проиграли.
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They
Всё
showed the money,
понятно,
most of the
они всё и
neighborhood just packed up
устроили.
and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
Они поджоги устроили. А я не понимаю сейчас твою реакцию, ладно.
GI houses?
Yeah, something like that.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
All right.
Ёлки. Вот так чувствовала, что надо было посомневаться в последнем вопросе. Улики тут какие-то могут быть вообще?
He's only a writer, so he can't really help.
I gotta have
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. You have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thanks.
Here's what I heard. That cop caught the guy who did the job.
Не то.
Oh, yes, they covered it all up. Some kind of big
Идемте осмотрим тогда дом.
5-star goddamn wedding.
Так, что-то, стройка какая-то. Это стройка. Это не то. Мы можем какие-то попытаться улики найти.
He's the dirty cop from the newspapers.
Not much more we can do here, Detective.
I hate what's happened to these people as much as you do, but it's a police matter now.
Может, какие-то улики. Ну ты заходишь, нет? Стоп, что это?
Nope.
Nope.
No good to me.
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Должны быть где-то какие-то улики. Нет, нет, нет.
Circumstantial.
Стоп, мы выходим. А если пробовать интуицию?
That son of a bitch looks a lot like the cop who pointed the gun at me.
Эх, где тут выход? Угу. Метирайн 1947.
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
Ну вот, что-то нашли. А на этой машинке мы уже катались. Есть уличные преступления? Да, есть. Поедем. Ну, туда я пойду за кадром. Стрельба на автобусной станции.
What's the situation? Some stick-up boys lost their heads and a girl got shot. We have to move fast, sir. There are still people inside.
Ну что ж.
We don't want any civilian casualties. Throw out the guns.
Прохожий ранен, черт. Я что ли ранила? Ах.
We don't want any. I got him.
Тихо.
Weapons on the ground. Hey, he's on the lamp. On the floor.
Да уйди.
There he is, the cop from the papers. You should be ashamed of yourself, young man.
Так, где? Готово. А ты все возишь трупы, которые остаются после Фелпса. Что-то этот с нами даже не разговаривает. Эх, еще 5 уличных. Так, подожди. Места. Сойерсы.
Have there been any other house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question?
В этот раз нас повезешь ты.
You're behind the wheel.
Ну хорошо, что в отделе пожаров, а не патрульным каким-нибудь.
Hi, Albert. We've caught this case.
Hey, Biggs. We? You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater explosion.
Another one.
Looks that way. Insta-heat model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Небось, тот же, да? Проверял. Давайте на трупы посмотрим.
You gonna stick it out, Cole?
I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids.
Обалдеть.
All in bed from the looks of it. So I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death?
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater.
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair.
Обалдеть. Маленькие дети, а?
How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
Да, этим не так повезло, они путевку не выиграли. Машина. Где этот обогреватель? Домик. Та же самая книга.
Optimistic, Cole.
Да нет. Да не надо мне смотреть эту книгу. Да, не надо этот хлам нам тоже, я думаю. Вы мне покажите обогреватель. Вентилятор. Ну и куда его засунули? Ладно, интуицию используем. Я так не вижу. Что все черное.
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives? This is the next door neighbor. Detective Phelps. Can you help?
They were supposed to be going away.
They won a trip somewhere.
Ага.
But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Еще
Do you know
одна.
who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Не похоже на совпадение.
Across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire.
Lock him up and
Hurry,
throw
you
away
can
the
still
key.
catch him.
Stop!
Давай,
LAPD!
давай.
We got an ID on you, Fireball.
Догоняй,
Stop
догоняй,
right there.
догоняй.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires.
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
И что?
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
You got it? Что у нас с преступлениями? С преступлениями? Есть? Нет? Нет преступлений. Ладно, какое у нас тогда следующее место? Задача. Посетить Gulliver's Travel и посетить фонд развития пригородов. Места. Давайте в турагентство. Что-то подозрительно щедрые. Несколько человек подряд получили путевку, и их дома удивительным способом подожглись. Интересно, а они что, уехали в путешествие и не повыключали все электрические приборы? Как так можно вообще? Все нормальные люди, уезжая надолго куда-то, все отключают, всю электрику. Я даже не проверила, как насколько-то далеко ехать. И чего я за рулем, а не напарник? Надо найти еще машины. А я сначала не поняла, это все манекены?
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen? We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that? Here they are, Steffens. The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue. Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of LA.
Ну, вроде бы говоришь правду.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
Ну да, слишком жадные. Они предпочитают все себе в карман.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
Так, теперь сомневаюсь.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. Just wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan.
50? Are you?
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
Газетки, что-то нам газетки давно не попадались. Нет, не улики. Места нам нужны. Фонд развития пригорода. Как это далеко? Где это? А где я? Покажите мне меня, я не вижу. А, вот я.
Can you drive to this one?
Let me guess. You want to check out the Suburban address?
Great partners must think alike.
Какое доброе
This is supposed
лицо.
to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the Suburban Redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
Посмотрим, что у нас тут задачи какие. Посетить пожарное депо. Ну, давайте. Далеко оно? Нет, не очень. Давайте туда просто прокатимся.
Lynch says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
Хорошо, подождите, тут машина, давайте сядем в нее. Ну, мне кажется, мы только за такой уже ездили. Угу. Приехали.
We came as soon as we could.
Куда
I
нам?
swear, this town is going
Lynch.
straight to hell.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire out?
Yes, it is.
Варли. Реджинальд Варли.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Ой. А. Не-не-не-не-не. Поставь на место. А. Да, поставь на место. Ну ладно, вот так. Не-не-нет. Я думаю, не так. Что, правильно? Или неправильно? По его выражению, неправильно.
Come on, Phelps. You need to get the arrangement right before we can reproduce the results.
Ну вот так. Да поставь ты туда, куда, где она стояла. Надо шарик, наверное, к горелке поставить.
Try again, Boy Scout.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Try again, boys.
Еще раз, что там, где должно быть? Так, ладно. А если так? Сейчас опять не понравится. Доставь ты уже его.
Good, your regulator's in position. Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
Let me guess. Hiding from the wife? I was walking down the street and that deal seemed flying. I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Show?
The next fire. We should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
Ну, поехали.
You know this Chapman character?
Guy's a freak. Loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with.
Ай, проверю на всякий случай. А у нас скрытых автомобилей нигде не появилось? Нет, мы не заслужили. Наверное, нет. Так, куда там нам надо? Ну, давайте сюда. Свернуть здесь или свернуть дальше? Стоп, стоп, стоп. А тут могут быть какие-нибудь интересные машины? Побегать, посмотреть, что ли? Но мне кажется, в этом мы уже садились в такую миллион раз. А то иногда кажется, что вроде бы на такой мы ездили, а на самом деле нет. Да, по-моему, мы на таких уже на всех катались. Может, остались, не знаю, те, которые спрятанные, но нам их еще не дали, потому что мы не заслужили. Не набрали нужное количество очков. Ну ладно, поехали тогда дальше. Просто поехали. Я думаю, мы не найдем все машины, мне почему-то так кажется. Но уличные преступления мы должны выполнить все. Буду ездить по городу, пока не выполню все. Ну, не в этой серии, конечно же. No! Слушай, Кол, тебе теперь меньше зарплату платят, так что поменьше надо врезаться. Хотя, правда, теперь тебе на жену не надо тратиться. Но любовницы стоят дороже. Особенно такие, которую ты себе завел. Инстахит. А ну проверим машину.
You're the reason brothers and sisters should have married.
Jesus, Cole. What's wrong with a good old-fashioned black and white?
На такой мы уже тоже ездили. Хорошо, куда мне?
I used to be indecisive. Now I'm not so sure.
Может, не сюда? Давайте сюда заглянем
The
сначала.
nerve of some people.
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
Это сюда? Иван Расич.
You think talk is cheap? Try hiring a
I'm
lawyer.
stumped. Ideas?
Talk to the guy in charge. See what he says.
Это кто? Где этот ваш Расич?
That cop, not the guy that did the Dahlia.
И дайте мне, пожалуйста, газету. Мне осталось 4 газеты найти. Я могу не успеть к концу игры. И что-нибудь не узнать.
If that skill won't buy me something nice, I'll find someone who will.
You wait. 5 years from now, all our jobs will be done by robots.
Talk to the guy in charge. See what he says.
Да поговорю я и так собираюсь, только его надо найти сначала. А, вот он.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
Ну, вроде бы правду говорит, чему вы.
How many guys who know how to make that change?
All you need is a screwdriver and a wrench. Anybody could pull it apart and put it back.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
А вот что-то глазки твои бегают.
You employ accredited mechanics to do this.
We call them installers. Technically, they're gas fitters.
Installers, then?
They know what they're doing, detective, if that's what you're trying to imply.
Нет, он не это имел в виду.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
0 из 2!
Okay, I'll get it for you. There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
Ёлки, видимо, в первый раз надо было засомневаться, а во второй раз надо было, наверное, сказать, что он врет.
This is a long shot. We are not going to rouse that whole list.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Это ж надо...
You don't see that every day.
Ни одного правильного вопроса. Капец.
I'm out of here.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help,
gotta be
Detective?
I could save all year and
I
never
need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Kuttner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter. Previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew. Charged for contempt of court. Attempted murder. Plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady.
Надо всех троих.
Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick. Desperate times indeed.
The main reason Santa's so jolly.
Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Нормально.
Where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
Here. Happy now?
Stick around, Mr. Rasick.
Эссе анархистов. Общество анархистов Лос-Анджелеса.
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
Ой, нет, можно я не буду это читать. Каждый новый закон является новым разочарованием. Они требуют от закона того, что должно исходить. Мы это будем все читать? Чего можно ждать от их воспитания, от состояния их нравов? Ой, там очень много написано. А, слава богу, ты не все читаешь. Ты меня уже испугал. Нет, 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 нет. Мэтью. О, у этого тоже закон и власть.
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine.
Когда невежество господствует в обществе, а беспорядок царит в умах, новые законы нарождаются. С каждым днем люди ждут всего от законодательства, и каждый новый закон является новым разочарованием. Они требуют от закона того, что должно исходить от них самих. Чего можно ждать от их воспитания, от состояния их нравов.
Ryan wants the world to be a better place, don't we all?
Зачем им это все?
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Опачки.
My company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive. Barley has a problem with bugs.
Может быть.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasic?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
Все. Так, что с преступлениями? Преступлений вроде бы как нет. Посмотрим.
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley. Where to, Phelps?
С Клеменсом Варли, видимо, последний и виноват. Хотя нет, Райан последний. С Клеменса начнем. По порядку пойдем. Ну и что?
5 years from now, all our...
Мне даже рулить не пришлось. Или нам просто показывают о том, что происходит.
Obnoxious oaf.
Где я? В общем, вези нас.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
И?
You're behind the wheel.
Кого-то уже поджигать, походу, собираются.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers, and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
You know Reginald Barley?
No? Can't say I do.
Да что ты врешь? А ну подождите, давайте так. Ложь.
You have a real viper's nest that insta-heat, don't you? Arsonists, murderers, communists.
What's that got to do with me? You can't prove I'm behind all that.
Это мы к кому сейчас приехали?
Sorry. My mistake.
Фух. Сейчас. Клеменс. Досье Клеменса. Ага. 3.
Look, I've been cooperative. How about letting me
Черт,
get
не
back
то,
to
надо
work?
было список монтажников.
You were licensed and worked for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
InstaHeat hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mud shark of a wife gets awarded it in the settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work. And she gets the house. Yeah, I burnt it all right. Set fire to that fucker and watched it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
Все понятно. Ложь.
You and Ryan are fifth columnists.
And how do you figure that, wise guy? What proof do you have? Been following me to meetings?
Список монтажников. Теперь попробуем его.
I am not now, nor have I ever been, a member of the Communist Party. Nice try, copper.
Да елки-палки, да что такое?
For someone with your record, I would expect a little more cooperation.
Что ж так плохо? Все не те доказательства сую. Может, брошюры надо было? Так. Ну давайте к Варле поедем.
Farley's on the run. He might be packing heat. If he's wanted for murder, I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel.
Вот пусть он и везет нас.
You can drive.
You watched the Hammond-Galahad fight? Anyhow, that's the cop that caught the guy.
LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot!
Начинается. Ну тебе ж сказали, стрелять буду. А если бы действительно выстрелила? А бежать нет? Это было круто. Трактором придавило. Я думала, он остановится. Чего он не остановился? Гадкий трактор. Господи, это стены дома, которые можно вот так вот выбить. Я хочу на этой штуке покататься. Ты еще не устал? Давай, 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 догоняй, 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 догоняй. Догоняй, догоняй.
Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess that you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, your guest is...
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
А допрашивать мы его не будем? Чего я опять за руль села? Так, преступление. О, есть преступление. Поехали.
You know the way. You can drive.
KGPL to any central unit. Meet the officer. A hit-and-run felony at 6th and Alvarado. Any unit able to handle. Code 2 identify.
Car 11 King responding. Go ahead, KGPL.
11 King. Meet the officer. A hit-and-run felony at the intersection of...
Ходячая авария.
Jesus Christ. Notify the coroner's office.
It's not often you get them this easy. Driver left his car behind and hoofed it.
Any witnesses?
None of them saw the crash, but by the blood, I'd say the driver can't be too far.
Ну побежали.
Did anyone see where the driver went?
I saw a guy run up that alley.
Ugh.
He's hiding around here somewhere, I know it.
Где? Здесь? Ты?
You seen a man covered in blood? We're chasing a hit-and-run suspect.
Went to ground in the alley.
Переулок? Тот, что ли? Показалось, что кровь.
He's the dirty cop from the newspapers.
I know that face. That's the guy that busted all those Negro drug offenses last
Мне кажется, мы куда-то не туда бежим. В какой переулок он рванул? А ну еще раз. Сюда, что ли? А тут куда? А ну.
So, I think we need to take a look over here.
Думаешь, тут? Так, ага, кровяка.
Just stay away from me, goddammit! I mean it! Get back! Partner, I think we got our guy.
Ты думаешь?
Okay already.
Давай, держи.
You got...
Да тут держи блок. А теперь давай его.
I only fell asleep for a second. I've never had any trouble like this before, officer. Never,
William
ever.
Shelton?
Oh, Christ. It's you. Look, you gotta believe me. I'm no criminal.
4 осталось. Уильям Шелтон. Кто-то знакомый. Ну что ж, отправляемся тогда дальше по основному. И опять я села за руль. Что у нас тут с задачами? Поговорить с Райаном.
Can you drive to this one?
Надеюсь, ему-то я правильные вопросы задам, а то что-то опять у меня проблемы. В
Are
этом
you
деле.
Matthew Ryan? Who's asking? Detective Phelps and
Сейчас
Biggs.
побежит, да?
Arson Squad. Arson?
Нет.
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right
Все,
with you.
сейчас
Hold it,
уедет.
Ryan. I said,
son of a bitch.
А, дурак, а? Ну что ж ты такой дурак?
Those are GI's backyard he's crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in. I'll take out the van. Lay into his wheel well. Come on.
Oh.
He's going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody.
Давай, давай.
I need to be closer, Phelps. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
He's got an arson-related
Ай,
assault.
блин, ну как он проехал, а я не проехала?
Before we can get an angle on him.
This man has got to be stopped.
He's in a company van and he's losing us, Cole. Some partner I got.
Jesus, what is he doing?
The tramp! Oh, Jesus!
Куда, 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 куда? Тихо, тихо, все, 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 вставай, вставай, вылазь. Что, он влупился в трамвай? Где? А, вот.
Show me your hands.
What the hell?
Why did you run? I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
Угу, и теперь кому-то из этих придется объявление, да? Выдвинуть.
We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys. Let's get to the station and close this case.
Ну, поехали.
You can drive.
Где они там сидят?
Even his prince and he still confessed.
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Did you see his lovely wife and children in the paper? What a rat.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me.
Так,
Put it
интервью
down
рум
my
2.
sack.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Все мне так нравится, все такие идеальные, никто жене никогда не изменяет. И на красивых женщин внимания не обращает, ну как будто он, я не знаю, убил кого-то. Что для того, чтобы скрыть какое-нибудь преступление.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
А ну, подождите. Он у Стефансов.
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
Подождите. Сойерсы. Подождите. Ну да, все правильно.
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Мы же с этим разговариваем сейчас с Варли.
You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him though, because he still wouldn't sell.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
Ага, спирали. У него найдены, значит. Ложь.
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire? Huh?
Давайте. Москитные спирали.
Arsonists use cigarettes and mosquito coils as time delay fuses. We found an open box of mosquito coils in your locker.
Whoa, hang on! Those things, they belong to Ryan, all right? He asked me to hold them because his locker's full of stupid pamphlets. I thought he used them for camping.
Закончить допрос.
We're done for now.
So what happens?
You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
Так, где первая допросная?
I want to make homicide. You know you made it.
Интервью рум 2.
Mouthpiece
О,
strips
вот
off the
первая.
grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Давай
Save
поговорим.
yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
Давайте заглянем в блокнот. Потерянный билет. Что за потерянный билет? Вот елки-палки, я не знаю, верить ему или не верить. Давайте интуицию. Значит, истина.
Seems a pretty basic repair.
Those things are sealed units.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
Сомневаюсь.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me?
Oh.
That's Farley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Last chance, Ryan. You level with me or I'm sending you to the DA. A conviction for sedition and murder will do wonders for his re-election campaign.
Nice try. But I got nothing to lose.
Опять не угадала.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
Ложь.
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you going to prove that?
Досье Райана.
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry you out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
So you're the first in this family born without a tail.
Где
I
тут
knew it
выход?
wasn't safe around here anymore.
Что там у нас еще появилось?
See him? I saw his picture in the paper. He worked that case with that lady cut up like the Dahlia.
Показания Мэтью Райана. Газовщик Мэтью Райан показал, что Варли вступил в сговор с Фондом развития пригородов. Ага. Ну, давайте пойдем.
He's only a writer. He can't really help me.
Mouthpiece was stripped off me at the grand jury. Case was thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Reginald Varley, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
I'm no cold-blooded criminal. I could never burn up a whole family in their home.
Он даже не знал, что они не поедут никуда. Может, убивать ты и не хотел, но поджечь хотел.
How is it? No, just keep your mouth shut and listen to me for a second. How is it you can bring no less than 3 suspects into my station, conduct extensive interviews, sift through mountains of evidence with Lynch and Pinker, and still manage to charge the wrong fucking guy?
Я не отгадала?
I took a chance on you, Phelps. People said I was crazy, and you made me look like a jerk. You may not be much of an arson investigator, but I hear you're merciless on the beat. Get going.
Что, я неправильно? Халатно. Для дела о 4 убийствах обвинение против Варли выглядело весьма шаткими. Упс. Не тому, черт побери. Жаль, нельзя загрузиться. Ладно, всем пока. Продолжим в следующий раз. С вами была Лау.